Expected to be announced within the next 5 to 20 minutes. Blake Murphy will be with us as Danielle Michaud is on Olympic assignment, and we wish Danielle all the best. We know she'll be outstanding in the Olympic coverage. And so here on this Sunday, your kids to jump against Scotty.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got another game, another Jazz game this time. That's right, Toronto Raptors versus the Utah Jazz. The Jazz are in my neck of the woods right now, Canada. I'm not in Toronto, but they are in my neck of the woods. But I will take that. I'll take that. So I hope everybody's enjoying their wonderful Sunday. And the game is kicked off. Keontae George is out injured. Obviously, I heard he sprained his ankle. You guys know that I didn't do the last game against the Brooklyn Nets. Jazz took another L, unfortunately, against the Brooklyn Nets. Diego Demon playing really well in that game, from what I understand. But nevertheless, we got the Toronto Raptors. This is going to be a big test. It's another opportunity for us to be able to see some of these young Raptors players, Emmanuel Quickley, Scotty Barnes. One of the guys that just got into the Rising Stars game, CMB, Colin Murray-Boyles. We got an opportunity to see him, but should be a good game. Should be a good game. Now, we just hit a three. Emmanuel Quickley right there. Quickly getting a three. And where's my Megahorn? There we go. We got a little bit of a Megahorn action. Lowry with a three. That's a three. We got 2 threes kicked off right now for both teams right there. 3-3. Toronto Raptors, Utah Jazz. Good ball movement there from the Utah Jazz right now. Scotty Barnes there. Scotty Barnes is going to be, this is going to be a tough game for the Jazz because Raptors got great size on them. They know how to use that size. And the Jazz have had struggles all season dealing with teams that have got a lot of size on them. So I expect this to be a struggle for the Jazz. And the Raptors are one of those teams that I expect them to be in the playoffs. How far they get, I don't know. We got a couple of missed shots right now here for the Raptors. And we're literally like 10 minutes into the first quarter. Sorry, 2 minutes into the first quarter. 10 minutes left into the first quarter. But I'm really liking it. And this Jazz lineup, we got Isaiah Collier starting at the 1, Ace Bailey at the 2. I think we got a couple of changes there. We got Cody at the 3, Lowry at the 4, and Yusuf Nurkic at the 5. So not quite our best team. We're going to get to see how Cody does with Colin Murray-Boyles. I'm very curious because I haven't had a lot of opportunities to watch Colin Murray-Boyles go. Out of all the players that got picked for that Rising Stars game, he's the one player that I've only really seen once. Whilst like Diego Demon, I've seen about 3 times now. And Dylan Harper, I've seen tons of times. Cooper Flag, I've seen tons of times. So it should be pretty interesting. You could see, like, the way our Colin Murray-Boyles is playing right now. He looks pretty athletic. Like, he's been tossed to, at least for now, guard Yusuf Nurkic. And now Larry Marketing because of the switch. That's where the Raptors are going to have an advantage. Because the Raptors' ability to be able to switch because of their size is going to cause the Jazz problems. In terms of prediction, there goes another 3. Another 3 there for the Raptors. I think that is Emmanuel Quickley there. All right, Yusuf Nurkic right with the ball at the top of the key. He's got CMB that's on him. Passes to Isaiah. Back there to Ace Bailey, ends up getting a ball. That's nothing but air. Ball goes out. It's going to be Raptors ball now. I mean, the Jazz just look really disjointed right now. I watched the Hornets game yesterday, and really good team. Really good team. Like you just you see what's going on there. Like I could see the differences between them and the Jazz right now. And I know some might be arguing, well, the Jazz aren't trying to win games. But nevertheless, it's a tough one for the Jazz because I think because of this situation with the draft pick, it's going to be a problem. Scotty Barnes there hitting a three. All right, Isaiah Collier there at the top of the key. He's going to try to do a couple things now. Lowry with a three. That's a miss. All right, Raptors ball right now. We got a foul there by Cody that time. Cody Williams. All right. We get side out at the moment. CMB there with the ball. Passes it to Scotty Barnes again with another three. Again, Jazz just not rebounding. It's getting a bit of a struggle. All right. Ace Bailey with a long two. That one doesn't go well. Ace Bailey out there with a layup. Doesn't manage to get that. Ace Bailey's right there trying to get the rebound after his own miss. Doesn't manage to get it. And I think that's Emmanuel Quickly there. Sorry, Brandon Ingram there with a three. Terrible on defense. All right, game looks like it's about to go on a break. I do got a couple of comments there. Project Fortnite says, "Yo, what's up? The Raps are back." I think so. I think so. Like they've been good. They've been good so far, but I honestly don't know whether that's just the Jazz just being the Jazz, like, and the Jazz just not having a complete starting five that has the right level of skill set to be competitive in an NBA game. That's the part that I'm not sure of. But so far they have looked good. Like Brandon Ingram's look good. Scotty Barnes, Emmanuel Quickly, like even CMB so far is looked pretty good. So I don't know. It's kind of a tough one. Let me, you know what? Let me see what the recent Raptors record is. Because if I get an idea on that, all right, Raptors are fourth in the East, and they're probably going to stay somewhere around there. They've lost their last two games, the Raptors, but you know, like they've got a great record, 22-14. Like, yeah, I don't know if I can't really say anything bad about the Raptors. I think that they are, you know, they're playing well. They got a great record. They definitely should make the playoffs. I mean, you know, I know that they're not that far away from seventh, where the Magic are right now in the East. But so far, like they should do pretty well. Okay. So far, the Raptors are out there killing us on threes. They're 50% from threes. Jazz have hit 1 out of 4 of their threes. And I can't really look at the stats too much since it's really early on. But yeah, we have a lot of improvement to do, Utah Jazz. We got a lot of improvement to do. Uh, Project Fortnite goes on to say they are like international expansion team in NBA Canada. Players and European players another fun team to watch. Yeah, yeah, no, that they are. They are like they're. I mean, like the Raptors have been around for a long time now, and I thought like over time you probably would have get more expanded teams in Canada, but I think Toronto being the biggest city in Canada, is just kind of well known. I think the next one would be like Quebec, which is like the French part of Canada, which again, size wise, is I think it's like either the same size as like Ontario, Toronto area, if not a little bit bigger. So I could see maybe an expansion there one day, but I think because of the cost of NBA expansion and what it costs for a team, for even people that are interested in starting a team, it costs for them to create a team. I think and I don't see much more than another two more teams. And I don't think it's going to be another team in Canada. I think it's going to be, I think it's going to definitely, it's going to be Mexico. I could see a team there. And I could probably see another team, probably a Seattle coming back. And that's the truth. All right. Another Jazz turnover there, shot clock violation, not being able to get their shot off in time. Jazz now down 14-5. And we got 6 minutes left in this first quarter. This game is flying by. Like I feel like I only just started the stream. All right, we got RJ Barrett. Jazz get the rebound off of the miss, and Isaiah Collier. We haven't seen much of Isaiah into this game. Jazz taking another three. Yusuf Nurkic. Nurkic there with a three. Nice one there by Yusuf Nurkic, giving the Jazz at least some fighting chance. 14-8 in favor of Toronto Raptors right now. All right, Manuel quickly right there, pass it to the corner. Is that Sabulevsky? I think it's his name. Yep. I find it hard to pronounce that guy's name. Mamuk Leveshi. Mamuk Leveshi. Or should I just call him Mamu for short? Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that. Mamu for short. All right, Jazz just get another bucket down there. They're still down by 7. They fouled Brandon Ingram on that last play. Jazz getting a rebound after the miss. And Cody right there, blitzing now. He gets blocked. Still going to be Jazz ball there. Good block there by Brandon Ingram on Cody Williams' layup. Cody Williams driving to the basket. He even starts to put some afterburners on. Good block there. Still going to be Jazz ball right now. Just under 5 minutes to go. We got a couple of changes right here. Bryce Sensabaugh in the game. Walter Clayton Jr. is in the game. Kevin Love is in the game, along with Larry Markkinen and Svi Mihailuk. So we got Yusuf Nurkic came out, Ace Bailey came out, and Isaiah Collier came out. Nice one there from Lowry. Putting a bit of Lowry's seasoning on that layup there. Lowry gets to the line and gets that one in. Jazz only down by 4 right now. It's tough to kind of assess the Jazz right now. Like I expect 4 minutes. If they play some defense, they might be able to stop, at least slow down the Raptors. And Walter Clayton Jr. right there with the ball now. He's playing at the point. He's gonna try to set things up. He passed it to Bryce. Oh man, like guys, backcourt violation. Oh man, Bryce Sensabaugh is like, come on, Bryce, like. Like it's just crazy how like just such silly little plays. Like you see that Lowry is like coming towards another guy, and you pass it backwards. Like this, like you make it so difficult for him to be able to get that pass. Brandon Ingram with the miss. All right. Raptors miss. Jazz at least try to get to do something. No, like you got Bryce Sensabaugh there with the ball. Passes it to Kevin Love. Kevin Love out there to Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi Mykhailiuk with a three. Svi Mykhailiuk drains a three. There we go. That's a timeout by the Raptors. Raptors up 17-16 right now. Close game, but it just doesn't quite feel like the Jazz have this game on hold. Like it just doesn't. Nevertheless, game is on break. I need to take a quick break. I got some food in the oven. I'm going to check that, but I'll be right back. Okay. We are back. Game looks like it's getting ready to come back. We'll see what's going on here. All right, so it looks like the All-Star results are out, and I can confirm that Scotty Barnes has made the All-Star team. Good for him. Let's show Scotty Barnes a bit of a round of applause here for making the All-Star team. Shout out to Scotty Barnes, Toronto Raptors. I'm probably going to spend. I probably need to go check to see on. I know X never fails me, so I'm probably going to go check on X. We'll see what's going on there. But yeah, I wonder who else has made the All-Star team. Let's see. Let's see. So far, I can't find anything there. But next time it's on a break, I'll go and find out who else has made the All-Star team, and then we could discuss. All right. Both teams up, level 19-19. Mamu right there trying to go for a layup. Grady Dick, one half of the BD combo. Gets a miss. Kevin Love there with a three. That's a miss. Jazz and the Raptors level on 19 points apiece. We got 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. And I got to say, like, the Jazz are in this game because the team is level, but it feels like they're in this game because the Raptors are not doing what they should be doing. All right, Kevin Love right there with a nice hook. Gives the Jazz the lead for the first time. Here we go, K-Love. I'll take that. We got to celebrate something. Scotty Barnes there with a three. That's a miss. Kevin Love right there gets the rebound on that play, and we start all over again. Ball goes out. It's going to be another turnover. Mamu Laveshi, he hits a three. There we go. Where is my megahorn? There we go. All right. Walter Clayton with a three. That gets nothing but rim on that one. Grady Dick right there with the rebound. Walter Clayton, he gets landed on. I saw that. Scotty Barnes falls on him. Both guys are up. Scotty B taking a little bit of a knock on that one. Okay, good foul by Walter Clayton. Make him earn it. Make him earn it is what I say. All right, Scotty Barnes making both of them. Raptors up by 2 right now, 23-21. We got 70 seconds left in this first quarter. Lowry marking there. He's got Scotty B that's on him. Come on, Lowry. There we go. Bryce Sensabaugh there with a nice little floater. Keeping the Jazz in this one. Guys got to play some lockdown defense now. We cannot be bucket for bucket. And then Kevin Love on the other end, he's going to make Mamu earn that layup that he tried to get. And I say that is fair. All right. Mamu makes both of them in. Jazz have to start again. We got 50 seconds to go. Walter Clayton Jr. out here with the ball now. Come on, Walt. Let's see what you got. Kevin Love right there. Pass it back to Walt. Walt trying to set things up. Pass there to Lowry. Lowry with a long three. That's a miss. Jazz give away the ball with 30 seconds left. Grady Dick, one off of the BD combo. It's a three by the Raptors. Raptors hit a three. And Jamal Shead right there hitting the three there. Jazz down by 5 right now. They don't have enough time, in my opinion, to get this game level or to overtake it. But they do have enough to where they can keep the game relatively close. All right, Walter Clayton Jr. He's going to extend time. Walt there with a long three. Shot clock violation. Good defense there from Jamal Shead. And there's 1.3 seconds to go. Walter Clayton trying to do his best to not take that shot, to leave that shot as late as they possibly could so that there wouldn't be enough time for the Raptors to go up and get another point. I completely understand that, but 1.3, they have enough to get a shot off. Oh, I think it looks like it's going to be Jazz ball. Yeah, it's gonna be Jazz ball. Or at least I think it's gonna be Jazz ball. We literally got a second left. So it's not 1.3 seconds left. It's 1 full second. Sensabaugh there gets the ball. Like, he doesn't do anything with it. Jazz are down by 5 at the end of the first quarter. Let's see what's going on there after the first quarter. At least the early game stats on what they're saying. But the eye test tells me that the Raptors are kind of in control of this game. Like, I know Jazz are in this, but yeah, I just feel like if the Raptors wanted to, like, they could extend the lead. And I think part of that is because the Raptors haven't been as efficient scoring wise as you might think. And it's because of those inefficiencies, the reason why they're only winning by 5. That's what I think it is. But let me take a look at what the stats are saying here. I'm going to share my screen and you guys are going to take a look. Let me change the layout here. So this is how things look like right now. So both teams poor from field goal. Like, this is what I see. Jazz are worse with 32% compared to 39%. I see that. Raptors, obviously, they're at 50%. I can see that. They've been very good at shooting the 3-ball. And again, this comes because the Jazz aren't defending on the perimeter enough. Part of that is because they don't have the guys to be able to defend at the perimeter and come back in and like set it up properly. Or set up the zone properly. Jazz at 30% from 3. That's never good. Free throws, at least the Jazz are doing well on that one. Jazz are out rebounding them, which is good. You want the Jazz to limit the rebounds. If the Raptors start out rebounding the Jazz, that means that they're going out there getting a lot of second chance opportunities, and that is something that you don't want. That's how they really take this game, where instead of winning from 5, they'll be winning from 15 to 25. So the Jazz are outdoing them on that one. So I like that. And then on the turnovers, that's where the Jazz are going to improve. But I'm not sure whether these are forced turnovers or unforced turnovers on that one. But the Jazz have 5 right now in one quarter. Again, that's too many. The Raptors only have 1. So that's how things look like right now. All right. They're still talking about Scotty Barnes. They're making the All-Star team. I'm going to take a look. I haven't seen anything, but I'm going to take a look, and then I'll let you guys know. But I'm pretty sure that there must be a list out there somewhere, and then we could take a look at how things are. All right, now. Okay. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. All I see is there's a few little comments there on Twitter talking about Scotty Barnes has made the All-Star team. That's all I see. And like, people are going off, like, they're loving that. Yo, come on. Like, hey, Mike Swayze TV. Mike Swayze said, bro, I wouldn't watch these teams play if they paid me. All right, okay. You say this right, but like, I could understand the Jazz. I'm a Jazz fan. Like I could understand why somebody wouldn't watch the Jazz because right now we've been awful. Like we're like hunting for this draft pick. But why not the Raptors though? Like the Raptors are actually doing pretty well. And I don't watch much Raptors ball to be able to tell you, oh yeah, like you're completely wrong. But Raptors are like fourth in the East. Like, why wouldn't you watch the Raptors, Mike? Like, leave a comment there in the chat. Like they're not that bad. I think they're a little bit inefficient in terms of shooting from the field. Like again, like there's another miss there by Emmanuel quickly. Like it's in an easy player position. D-Rom says ESPN has a list. Oh, perfect. Thank you very much, D-Rom. Yeah, I'm gonna go check this list, and then we are gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look. Where's this list? No. All right. Hold on. I need to find it. I need to find the list first. All right. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna have to do it the long way because I have no patience. The only thing I have found, and I'll share this before looking at the at least trying to find the list. Let me. This is the only thing I found, and we can go through this. So, LeBron James has gotten the All-Star for a 22nd straight year. This is by Tim Bontemps. So we all know Tim, like he does a podcast there. Has made the All-Star team. He's in the NBA, announces his NBA reserves for the league. And I completely understand that. Like, LeBron hasn't got many years left in him. I think, like, there's a chance he could retire this season. I doubt it. I think it'll be more likely next season. I think somewhere along the line, like, it'd be great if he was to retire in Cleveland, like, sign a vet minimum and go to Cleveland for a year, and then Cleveland win a championship and says, yo, deuces. That'd be great. Okay. Kevin Durant's also made it there as well. Because who else have we got? Yeah. It says Adam Silver will have to add at least one All-Star to replace Antetokounmpo, who will miss the game. And I think this one here, that is Scotty Barnes. I think that's what it is. To get 16. Oh, hold on. No. Yeah, no, Scotty Barnes is American. He plays for a Canadian team, but he's American. Yeah, I think this is where they must be talking about. So it's LeBron and Scotty Barnes. That's what it looks like. But like, I need to find the list for you guys. And hold on, is this the list or did I just scroll past it? Am I just that impatient? I have to read this properly. So James, all right. So let's start from again. The NBA announced its reserves for the league annual midseason showcase Sunday night on NBC before James and the Los Angeles Lakers faced the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Voting was conducted by the league's coaches over the past week. James was the last player announced as the league's oldest player, extended his record for both overall and consecutive selections by another season. James was joined on the court at Madison Square Garden by three other starters, Luka Doncic and Jalen Brunson, and fellow reserve selection Cat's a reserve selection. And then those alongside James were led by Kevin Durant, who's 16 All-Star selection, is his fourth most all-time, breaking the tie with Hall of Famer Tim Duncan and KG, Kevin Garnett, and placing him behind Kobe Bryant and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Joining James and Durant as Western Conference reserve selections included a trio of first-time participants, Denver guard Jamal Murray. That definitely, you know what? Where is mine? That definitely deserves some clapping because Jamal Murray, Jamal Murray has never made an All-Star team. He deserves that. Yeah, I this is it. Yeah, I'm going through it right now. Thank you very much, D-Rom. I really appreciate that. I thought it would have been like a nice little short list where I could be like, bam, infographic. And then they've got like some faces, LeBron, KD, Cat, you know, like do something on the along the line there. But I guess because the news has just come out, they don't have time to dress it up. But I know within the game, this Jazz Raptors game, they're celebrating big time Scotty Barnes making the All-Star team. Because I know he did it last year, but he makes it again, which is it's good for him. Jamal Murray, Chet Holmgren, good for Chet. Denny Avdija, nice one for Denny. Plus Minnesota guard Anthony Edwards. Devin Booker is the fifth on the Eastern Conference, making the sixth All-Star team, was joined by Donovan Mitchell, Pascal Siakam, Scotty Barnes, we know about him. And then for the first time, picks Detroit Pistons, Jalen Duren, nice. Norman Powell, great. You know what? That also deserves a round of applause. Norman Powell deserves a round of applause big time because Norman Powell should have made the All-Star team last year as well before he got the Heat when he was still with the Clippers. But like he's continued on his great form like this season. So I had to talk about him. And then the Atlanta Hawks, Jalen Johnson, rightfully so. Jalen Johnson has been incredible this season. Made a massive improvement, similar to Keontae George, but has been really good. Shown year-on-year improvement. So good there for him on that. So that's it. That's it in terms of the All-Star lineup and the All-Star players. I'm still not sure whether I'm going to watch because I think the All-Star game sucks. And I really hate this format that they're doing. I think it's just really silly. But nevertheless, that's perfect. Okay, enough of that. Let's get back to the game. Utah Jazz versus Toronto Raptors. Raptors are up by 7. We got the starting lineup is back in. Cody with a 3. Cody drops a 3. So you know what that means. I got to pull out the mega horn and start talking about the mega horn action there for the Jazz. Jazz right there, 33% from 3. The Raptors are still 37%. Another 3 there from the Raptors. That's a miss. Raptors there get RJ Barrett there gets the rebound. And RJ is going to go to the line. Filipowski is in the game, which is good. Looks like Filipowski's probably playing the 5. I feel sorry for him. He sucks at playing the 5. But he is going to have to do a job until further notice. So RJ Barrett takes the first free throw. He makes that in. Very good player. I wouldn't mind him with my Utah Jazz there as well. Just a good all-round player, kind of like Bam Adebayo. All right, Brandon Ingram's coming back into this game too. Oh, it looks like Lowry's come out. Filipowski's playing the 4. Yusuf Nurkic comes back in. Isaiah Collier's at the 1. Svi Mihailovic at the 2. And then Cody at the 3. Come on, Flip. Filipowski there with the hook shot not going in. He definitely is going to have to work on that. Oh, nice steal there by Cody. Cody Williams there with a nice little dunk. I love that. Raptors lead by 4. maybe I haven't been giving the Jazz enough credit because they have stayed in this game, even though they have been down most of it. They've stayed in there directly to the point where they're causing the Raptors problems. I think, again, like I'm watching this game and I'm like, I think the Raptors are good, but they're just not efficient enough. Not efficient enough. From three, they're like a little bit better than the Jazz. Like as this game goes on, they're like 40% from the field. The Jazz are 37% from the field. The Raptors' 3-point percentage has come down from what it was at the end of the first, which is at 42% now. Sorry, at 50% now. It's at 42%. The Jazz are still at around 33% from three. But if you're going to be one winning the Eastern Conference, you got to do a lot better. But Raptors, they got time. They got time. We know about the couple of the trade that happened where oh my God, what's his face? My boy from Germany. God. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. How can I forget? Like, got a brain fart. Dennis Schroeder got traded. So you never know. Maybe the Raptors need to make a change. I don't know. But let's see what happens. Let me see what they're saying out on Twitter right now in regards to the All-Star stuff. I know Jalen Johnson right now is trending on Twitter. So obviously Jalen Johnson, I think that this is his first All-Star game. And I don't even think he made it into like the Rising Stars game, Jalen Johnson. I'm not sure about that. I don't think he made it in there. So I think this is like his first official All-Star game. I know definitely who's got it. Shams. Shams has definitely got it. Also, did anybody hear about this trade? Like, no one is talking about this. I got to share my screen again. Game is about to come back on, but I just have to share this again. Like, we got so much other stuff going on. Like look, Atlanta Hawks are trading guard Vit Krejci to the Portland Trailblazers for Duop Reith and 2 future second round picks. Sources tell ESPN. Krejci has averaged 9 points, 2.2 3-pointers per game on 42% shooting, which ranks him on the top NBA percent. That is very good shooting. When we faced the Jazz, he was good. Like, pretty good player. The move allows the Hawks to create roster space, and Atlanta now has 7 future second-round picks at their disposal, according to Bobby Marks. So again, this is confirming like the All-Stars. So we got Donovan Mitchell is in for the reserves for the East. Jalen Johnson, Cat, Karl Anthony Towns, Pascal Siakam, Norman Powell, Scotty Barnes, and Jalen Duren. And then for the West, where we're at, the reserves are Anthony Edwards, Jamal Murray, Chet Holmgren, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Denny Avila, and LeBron James. There you go. There we go. Problem solved. All right, Jazz up by 1 right now, 40-39. Emmanuel quickly, moving very quickly with the ball. Can Isaiah keep up with him? No, he can't. 3 by quickly. That's a miss. And Isaiah Collier gets the rebound, and it's reset time. Can the Jazz pile on some punishment on the Raptors? Isaiah Collier there out to the corner to Svima Heinrich. Svima Heinrich trying to get past quickly. That's transfer bounce pass. That's a steal there by the All-Star. Scotty Barnes pass it to Mamu. Mamu, I think he gets fouled. And Mamu gets fouled. Mamu's going to go to the line. I think that was by Isaiah Collier. He's going to pick up another foul. But he's going to pick up another foul. Getting tongue-tied right there. Yeah, Mamu's going to go to the line. All right. What we got? All right. Quickly's coming out. All right, Mamu makes both of them. All right, so we got a couple. I think we got some changes there, at least on the Raptors side. Jamal Shed is in the game. That might be my guy from the Raptors, Chuck Hepburn. No, it is. No, it's not. No, it's not. My bad. All right. Jazz they get fouled. Yusuf Nurkic particularly gets fouled. He gets the bucket and putting the Jazz back up by 1, but has the chance to extend that by 2 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. All right, CMB coming back into this game. Colin Murray Boyles. What a nickname, CMB. Color me bad. If you don't know, you don't know. I grew up in the 90s. All right, it's another turnover there by the Raptors. Boy, this Raptors team, for a team that's fourth in the East, like I would expect a lot more consistency. Like defensively, I think they're solid, and they do got some guys that can shoot. It's another layup there by Isaiah Collier. Collier there extending the lead for the Jazz by 4. Jazz playing really well. The Jazz have been really efficient right now. They're making shots. They're doing all the gritty, grimy work. They're defending real nicely. Cody Williams doing a pretty good job right there. That's another miss that the Jazz are going to capitalize on. Another rebound. If the Jazz win this game, they're going to kill them because of consistency. Look, Isaiah Collier there, he gets fouled after taking a little mid-range fadeaway. And he's going to go to the line to shoot too. Have we got a comment there? Yep, we got a comment there in the chat. Project 49, what's up, my boy? Having a few drinks. Nice one, my friend. Watching the game, and I love the Raps because I'm Canadian, but over two young and hungry teams going at it. No, I love it. I love it. Listen, I live in Canada, so I'm not Canadian, but hey, I really enjoy living in Canada. And at least the game is actually on TV, and so like for me, that's good. Like I get to watch it on Sportsnet. But enjoy the game, my friend. Like good, like the Raptors team. Like I hope when they do make it to the playoffs, I hope they make it far. Like I'm gonna be trying to watch as many playoff games as I possibly can, as many as I possibly can. Like I mean, who knows? Who knows? One day I might not do a stream and see if I could go get a ticket to go watch a Raptors playoff game, and then just that might be pretty cool. Like, I've never seen an NBA playoff game before. Svima Hyluk with a 3. That's a miss. All right, so Raptors get the ball now. Brandon Ingram right there. He passes it to Scotty B. That's a foul. That's a foul that time by Cody Williams right there. But good defense there by Cody. Who's the number 14 for the Raptors? The number Jacoby Walters. I didn't even recognize him with that haircut, Jacoby Walters. I like him as a player. All right, Jacoby there shooting the first one. Okay, I think we got some more changes here. Ace Bailey coming back into the game. Cody Williams coming out. My guess is that Ace Bailey's going to play the 3. Yep. And then Svi Mihailovic will play the 2. Ace Bailey at the 3. Lowry at the 4. Yusuf Nurkic at the 5. With Isaiah Collier at the 1. Nice one there by Lowry. Lowry marking there, getting an easy bucket. Like the Raptors are falling asleep on defense. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a timeout. I think that's completely understandable because the Raptors are all over the place. Come on, Raptors. Jazz playing really well right now, and I honestly think the Jazz are killing them right now with consistency. You know, on that last play, the Raptors fell asleep there. Lowry is way up near the top of the court, And Lowry's like, he's got his hand up for a good 3 seconds. He's like, yo, pass the ball to me. They pass the ball to him. He gets an easy layup. Like, no Raptors player in sight to try to play defense. And if you play like that, you're going to get owned. So game is on break. I'm going to take a quick break myself. Like Project Fortnite there. I'm also going to get myself some food. I'm getting a bit peckish, a bit hungry myself. And then, then we'll take it from there. Hold on. Before I take a break, I think the game's coming back on. It might be too close to call. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I can't take a break. Game's coming back. I'll get it at halftime. I'll get some food at halftime, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, they're showing the highlights. Like, it's crazy. Like, Lowry marketing there. That's too easy for a guy like Lowry. Too easy. And the Jazz are just killing him. The Jazz are +6 in the paint right now and +10 on the glass. They got the camera panned on Isaiah Collier because he's been driving, getting some good layups, getting some good passes. I'm not going to take a look at the player performances right now. I'm going to wait until halftime. We got just under 4 minutes left. So I'm very curious to see what Isaiah Collier is doing because right now we don't have Keontae George to be able to rely on to play the point guard position. It's really Isaiah and Walt. And this also is a great opportunity for Walter Clayton Jr., who doesn't get a lot of minutes, for him to go out there and try to impose himself on the game because we're really going to see whether, he could provide value. Jacoby Walter right there close to trying to take a three. The Ace Bailey's on Scotty B. Nice work. Defense there. Scotty B. Yeah, good defense there by Ace Bailey. So they call a foul on Ace. Ace, right? Listen, I like Ace Bailey. And I like the fact that he always plays defense. But because he just gets a little bit too physical, they always call fouls on Ace. Always call fouls on Ace, man. So Scotty Barnes makes the first of his free throws. Utah Jazz 49, Toronto Raptors 44. 3 minutes, 19 seconds left in the second quarter. All right, that's a miss bucket there by Scotty Barnes. Raptors pass it out to the three-point line. That's a miss. Raptors, that shooting efficiency, especially from three, that's been poor. Like, they've kind of allowed the Jazz to get back into this game because of their poor three-point shooting. That's a foul there, and Yusuf Nurkic is going to be side out. CMB on that one, just not playing that well. I'll be curious to see what his performance has been like in the first half of the game. He's had a significant amount of minutes for me to be able to see what that looks like. I do love his hairstyle, though. I don't say that much, but do like that. Yusuf Nurkic going to the line to shoot two, by the way. All right. Yusuf Nurkic misses the first one, and you know what that means? He's going to make the second one. Yusuf Nurkic shooting around about 60% from the free throw line. Most of the time, it does feel like 50%, if I have to say myself. But Nurkic shooting for the second one. Come on now. God damn it. Yusuf Nurkic missing both of them. That sucks. All right, Raptors ball now. We got Mamu there in the game. Scotty B there with a bucket. No. Oh, come on, guys. Scotty B right there getting another bucket. Gets his own rebound after his initial miss. Jazz only up by 3 right now. Isaiah Collier trying to find something. He finds Svi Mykhailiuk. Oh, it's another. Oh, my God. Turnover by the Jazz. And that's an easy bucket there. I think that's RJ Barrett. Yes, it is. RJ Barrett there gets a layup. Jazz only up by 1 right now, but like very silly. They're doing what the Raptors are doing. Svi Mykhailiuk with a 3. Oh, my God. Svi Mykhailiuk hits a 3. There we go. All right. We got We got Jacoby Walter out there. Ball ended up getting to Scotty B. Good defense there by Isaiah. Isaiah there playing some good defense there on Scotty Barnes, which when you look at the height disparity, it's crazy. But Isaiah Collier is just like a little small pit bull. He's just, I can't even say small because he's like 6'3", and he's going up against 6'7", but like it's just so hard for bigger guys to be able to stop him. Nice one there by Isaiah Collier there getting a layup. Jazz are up by 4 right now. By 6, 54-48, but it is the Raptors ball now. We do got Brandon Ingram there with the ball. Ingram, almost a steal there by Isaiah Collier. Brandon Ingram there gets the bucket, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 1 after getting fouled there. But that time again, Ace Bailey. That's one thing he's going to have to work on. I like Ace Bailey. Like I love the energy that he puts into defense, but you know what? No, because yeah, like with Ace Bailey, it's like positional. I'm pretty sure with that. With Ace Bailey, it's really positional on defense. He's in a bad position. He's in a position where like Brandon Ingram is good enough to whether that contact is gonna be a foul all day, any day. All right. Jazz ball right now. Ace Bailey has got it. We got 6. Oh, it's another turnover. What the devil? Oh, come on now. My clock says we got 60 seconds to go. Raptors ball. Raptors down by 3. Brandon Ingram, BI. Ball gets to Barnes. Barnes there with the ball. Quickly. Is he moving quickly? No. RJ Barrett. Scotty B. Oh, it's a block by Lowry. Scotty B right there looking for the foul. Lowry marking in there. Oh my God, Lowry marking in there with a monster dunk. Did you see that? Lowry marking in there, gets the ball, throws it on the backboard, runs, catches, dunks. That was nasty. Over 3 Raptors players. 3. I like that. 13 seconds to go in this game. That's another missed 3 by the Raptors. Take it easy, Ace. Don't do anything silly. Ace Bailey there with a mini. That's a miss. 1 second. And the Jazz go up at halftime. I have to say how this game started, I did not see this coming. I thought the Raptors would have gone way for the win. But the Jazz are up right now by 5. Hold on, let me check to make sure that. Yeah, Jazz are up by 5, 56-51. Let's take a look at these stats. Let's take a look at player performances because I haven't looked at any of it. And then we get to really see how things are. All right, give me a sec. All right, we're going to do this. All right, yeah. All right, I'm ready. All right, this is Jazz performance right now. Jazz is shooting 44% from the field. That's okay. 39% from 3. Again, that's okay. That's about average. And 79% from the free throw line. That's actually pretty good. Just a little bit below average, but I like. Larry marketing there coming in clutch into that first half performance, 13 points in 19 minutes. Like you see that. You see his impact on the game. We've really missed that from him. He looks like he's back on form compared to a couple of games ago when I last watched the Jazz. Isaiah Collier there with 12 points and a half. Great performance from him. He's got 4 assists, 3 rebounds. He's got 2 turnovers, though. He's got to watch out about that, but he does have 1 steal there. Nice performance there from Isaiah Collier. Like, really good performance from him. Like, the eye test tells me that, like, he's been barreling down, getting to the basket. Even when you take a look at some of the stats, like, within the game, as I've been talking about, the Jazz's ability to be able to get to the basket and crash the boards and get the rebounding has been great. And Isaiah Collier and Larry Marketing have been part of that. Also, Cody Williams there on defense. I think he's been really good. 6 points in his 13 minutes. Real nice offensively performance here. I know he hasn't got a lot here in terms of rebounds and assists, but me watching the game, I like the defense that he's doing. He's been, had some time on Emmanuel Quickly, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes. Like he's been really good. I like what he's been doing on the defensive side. Ace Bailey, I thought Ace Bailey has been okay. I think offensively he could do with some work there. 0 out of 6 isn't great. I like the rebounds part and working with the team. 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Like I like that part, but definitely he's got to be more consistent on the shooting. But that's all going to come in time. But I like his performance, and in that respect, Svi Mykhailiuk, I think, has been really good. He's had a couple of turnovers there as well. I need to probably watch back whether they're unforced turnovers or not. One of them in particular, I think, was kind of unforced, but I'll have to check. But I like Svi Mykhailiuk's performance. And then I can't really talk about Walter Clayton, Bryce Sensabaugh, Kevin Love, or Kyle Filipowski since they haven't played 10 minutes yet. But I'll save those guys until the end of the game. We'll see, whether if they come on for more minutes. Walter Clayton Jr., they're doing pretty well there with his 5 points. He's got 1 assist, 1 rebound in his 8 minutes. Like, not bad performance from him. But I expect him to have more minutes as this game goes on. So, yeah, nice one from him now. And then for the Raptors, so I already see. Look at this. 36% from the field, 36% from 3, and they're 79% from the free throw line. These two things are the reason why they're losing this game. Like, they're just not shooting the ball very efficiently. Like, it's just not good enough. And that's why they're losing this game. And that's really what it comes down to it. Sandro Mamu, I think he's been pretty good. Jacoby Walter, I like what he's doing. Jamal Shed, I like what he's doing as well within the game. Emmanuel Quickly, Scotty Barnes, RJ Brad, and Brandon Ingram. I thought they played well, but they just have been inefficient when it comes to the shooting part. But again, like, I think that they're playing like pretty well. CMB, I'm still looking to see like what value it is that he's giving, because the fact that he made the Rising Stars game over Ace Bailey, and I'm looking at this, I'm like, Ace isn't perfect. Like, there's no shot about it. But I think he's better than Colin Murray Boyles. That's what this game tells me so far. So I'm waiting to see that. And again, maybe I need to go do more research on Colin Murray Boyles. Maybe I need to go and watch more games of his. But I'm telling you, what I see from this game, like, he's all right. But is he better than Ace Bailey? No. That's my thoughts on it. So that's my thoughts on the game so far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing this for now, but I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get some food, and then I got to change the camera battery. But we'll be back here in the second half of the game, and take a look at some more Jazz basketball and some more Toronto Raptors.
Absolutely. Jalen Brown is showing that he can get it done without Jason Tatum. Now the question is going to be down the stretch. Can he continue to lead this Boston Celtics team into the playoffs?
30 points, 13 rebounds on this night. Celtics and the Bucks, their fifth straight loss. Next to the Pistons, Cade Cunningham, already an all-star starter, finds newly named Jalen Duren, an all-star reserve now with Detroit. We'll see the Raptors bat at the end of this trip. Are you buying in that they're the best team in the East?
I am. They just keep winning. They're consistent, and the resume speaks for itself.
And it's probably good news for the Raptors. They've waited a long time, but they will get them in short order. But the first time will be at home at the end of this trip as the Pistons continue to impress the Raptors. Down 5 at the break. Stay with us after tonight's game because you got a beauty for you on Sportsnet 1. The Thunder and the Denver Nuggets. The Joker is back, and that easily could be a game for those two in San Antonio. You see what happens in the West as we are now a little over 30 games from the playoffs, but the midseason unofficially with the All-Star game in LA, and Scotty Barnes now can add a second trip to his resume. He'll see the likes of Luka Doncic and others, and the Raptors will see the Jazz with a 5-point lead as we head for the second half. See what Darko draws up, gets him inspired to come out at Scotiabank Arena. Stay with us.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League Pass. Your TV to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time. Multi-view on your favorite devices. And go deeper than ever before with all the stats and insights you want all in one place. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Dayquil Vapor Cool could relieve those cold symptoms. Dayquil Vapor Cool? It's Dayquil, plus the brush and fix vapors. Dayquil Vapor Cool, the vaporizing daytime coffee making stuff you have fever power through your day. Medicine.
Bleeding gums are a sign of bacterial infection. We always recommend Crest Gum toothpaste to our patients. Its unique antibacterial fluoride works below the gum line to reduce bleeding to strengthen gums. Thanks, Crest.
Raptors basketball on Sportsnet. Brought to you by Tangerine Bank. You can never be too invested in your team. Tangerine, the official bank of the Toronto Raptors and their fans.
We need better, guys. We need more pressure on the ball. We need more physicality. And shooting real threes, not shooting cut threes. We got locked in. Guys, we gotta be disciplined. We gotta respect every single possession. It's a rebounding. It's taking care of the ball. It's cuts. It's all the stuff that we talk about and that matters. Darko Rajakovic mic'd up in the first half, and you see his words and hear his words as the Raptors trail by 5. And Alvin, he talked about ball pressure and the defensive side as well as the offensive side, but let's lock in on what they need to do defensively.
No, they got to lock in. You said it. We got to lock in. They have to lock in. If I'm a coach, I'm tearing the locker room up after this play right here. You just see, where's the communication? What defense is this? What are you doing? What's your identity? And you just see the best player on the Utah Jazz team wide open in transition after a made basket. And then you see a turnover here by RJ. RJ's doing the right thing, attacking the defense, getting into the center of the play. But now you have to make the right play, make the right read. Don't overcommit and don't already premeditate what you're going to do because you're playing against another NBA team. No matter how bad they are record-wise and defensively, you still have to play with discipline. You have to play with respect. So again, if I'm a coach, I'm very upset going into that halftime. But the best thing about it, these are all mistakes. These are all things that can be corrected because the Raptors, man to man, as a team collectively, they have control and they can fix.
Let's check in with Blake Murphy. Blake.
Thanks, Matt. I spoke with assistant coach John Mamala-Lewa at halftime, and with respect to what Alvin's saying about the defense, they want to focus in on Larry Markkinen in particular. They did like what they were able to do with size on him with Scotty Barnes or Murray Boyles, but Markkinen comes off of so many screens that the entire defense needs to be alert. On the offensive side, the Raptors hit so many threes in the first quarter, in part because they were making multiple passes before the three against the way the Jazz sink in with their safety on defense. They want to get back to that multiple passes.
All right, thank you. And you look at the three-pointers made in the second quarter, just won by the Toronto Raptors. Third quarter underway, and R.J. Barrett is fouled with 11 to 44 on the clock here in the third quarter, and that's going to be the fourth on Ace Bailey.
All right. Apology. Oh, hold on. All right. We're good. We're good. All right. Game is back. I've heard some of the halftime comments there from what the coaches were saying. And it looks like Larry Markkinen is the biggest threat that the Raptors have to deal with. That's got to be a foul. They don't call a foul. Larry Markkinen was trying to drive to the basket. There were literally seconds left. Jazz still up by 4 right now, 56 to 52. All right, Colin Murray Boyles there, CMB. I had a lot of criticisms. Well, not a lot, but I wanted to say I didn't see more of him. Ace Bailey right there with a miss over CMB. Emmanuel quickly there with a three. That's definitely a quick three. Raptors got the lead now, 56 to 57 in favor of Toronto Raptors. Isaiah Collier there drives. He gets fouled that time by quickly, and he's gonna go to the line. And Isaiah's been pretty good at his free throws, so I think we should be good. Ace Bailey coming out. Yeah, he definitely is definitely finding it rough. Keontae George is there. Looks like he did actually fly with the team to Toronto. But it hasn't been a good game for Ace Bailey so far, at least on the defensive side. Lots of effort, but not that good on the execution. Oh, good defense there from Isaiah Collier. Collier setting up Cody Williams, and both of them hunting like a pack of wolves on Manuel quickly. And then RJ Barrett there on Scotty Barnes. Lowry there gets the rebound off of that miss. Jazz in the lead by 2 right now. Lowry misses on the layup, and Scotty Barnes has the ball now. RJ Barrett, and then CMB right there in the paint. CMB there getting a couple of points. Like he had none in the first half. Gets a quick 4 right now in the second half, in the third quarter. Lowry right there passes it back to Isaiah. Isaiah out there with an open 3. Isaiah Collier. Fucking 3 balls. Like, there we go. Jazz up by 3 right now. Nope. Make that by 2. Sorry, make that 1. And timeout call by the Jazz, it looks like it is. All right. Game is on break. I got to take a quick break myself. I didn't finish doing a few things. I'll be back. Oh, crap. No one was there to tell me that I was on mute. That's fine. Yeah, that last play. See, Mihailuk should have taken that bump earlier. Jazz still up by 1, though. All right, CMB coming out. Jacoby Walter coming in, along with who's the number 30 there for Ochai Abaji. I knew I recognized him. Former Jazz man. All right, Isaiah Collier right there with a fadeaway. That's a miss. I think that's the first missed shot he's had this game from the field, Isaiah Collier. Quickly right there. That's a foul. I think that's on Nurkic. Yep, I think that one's on Nurkic. All right, Manuel quickly's going in line to shoot 2. All right, he does make both of them in, Emmanuel quickly. And Isaiah Collier has the ball now. All right. Lowry right there. Oh, it's a turnover by Nurkic. Ball doesn't quite get to Lowry. And Brandon Ingram there gets the bucket. Raptors take the lead 71-69. Yusuf Nurkic with a 3. That's a miss. And they get the ball back. Yeah, they're showing replays of some of the Brandon Ingram shots he got so far. Yeah, he's been pretty good. He's been pretty good for them. Oh, it's another miss there by the Raptors. We got Walter Clayton Jr. who came into the game. That one's out. Oh, Walter Clayton there. There we go, Walt. I thought he was going to go for a dunk on that one. All right, BI's got the ball now. Good defense there from Svi Mihailuk. He's got to watch out. Not good enough there from Svi. Not good enough there from Svi Mihailuk. All right, Jazz ball now. Lowry's got it. Lowry gets it. Nice one there by Lowry. Lowry's going to even it up. Lowry gets the bucket. He's going to go to the line to shoot 1. I expect him to get these in. And then Jazz will take the lead, be up by 1. Yep, there we go. Jazz take the lead 76-75 with just under 4 minutes to go. It's difficult for me to describe this game. I'm just like it just feels weird. Like the Jazz are in it fair, and the Raptors are playing all right, but it just is a bit meh. Just feels very weird. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's a turnover there by Walt. Oh, Scotty Mamu, shut up, Alexa. No, that's another turnover by the Raptors. It's just 2 teams of turnovers. What am I doing? Oh. All right. Svi Mihailuk, that's a travel. Yeah, that's a travel. All right, game's going on break. Yeah, guys, leave your comment on what you think about the game. I'm going to take a quick break, but I'm curious to know what you guys think about this game. For me, I'm like, it's like it's all right. It's all right. I don't think it's great, but it's all right. But I do want to hear what you guys have to say because after Mike Swayze TV said, hold on, let me put this up again on what Mike said. Bro, I wouldn't watch these 2 teams play if they paid me. I could kind of understand. Like the Jazz, I get it. I get it. Like, unless you're a fan of the team, you might not want to watch. But the Raptors, I was expecting somewhat better. But so far, it's been. I mean, both teams have been pretty even. But I'll be back nevertheless.
Over to Mamu. Mamu with the corner 3. So no hesitation. The ball said, attack the paint, run the Mamu. Smooth left-handed stroke. Who's rather? Duquesne.
All right, we are back. Gotta say, we got a comment there. D-Rom says game's been a little underwhelming. Collier has played well. Completely agree. Completely agree. Like I just can't put my finger on it. Like I don't know. Like I think I was just expecting a lot more from both teams, to be really honest. But yeah, I just haven't been like that much excited. There hasn't been any plays where I've been like, oh, like what a play. I mean, there's been a few of them, but in some of the other games that I've watched, like so far this season, I've been more entertained. You know, so I completely agree with that, D-Rom. And Isaiah Collier definitely deserves some praise. I think he's played really well. That's another three from Mamu. Guys down by 5 with under 2 minutes to go. On Larry Marketing there gets a monster dunk. They call a foul on Bryce. All right, Bryce Sensabaugh coming out. Cody Williams coming in. And you know what? Every single game that Cody plays, he's looking ever more as somebody that could provide value for this team. I'm not trying to say like he's some world beater or anything like that. And I definitely think that there is some skills gap, but he's getting better and he's looking NBA viable. All right, BI there with a mid-read. That one's a miss. Lowry gets the rebound. Jazz is still down by 3. Larry Marketing has the ball there. He passes it to Nurkic. Oh my God, what do we do? Guys. Oh. It's another turnover there by the Jazz. They're trying to pass it to Walt. Walt then. I expect more. Yeah, I think it's going to be three free throws for Jacoby Walter. Looks like Yusuf Nurkic fouled Jacoby when he was taking that 3. I don't know why Utah are challenging this. Like it's pretty apparent. All right, games on break while they're challenging that. But like, yeah, this what does it look like right now? Yeah, Isaiah's actually done pretty well. 18 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. He does have 2 turnovers, but like he's got the full gambit. I mean, all he's missing is a block. But not bad at all. He is our second highest points getter behind Larry Marketing, who's got 23. And then you got Cody Williams there doing pretty well. He's got 10 points in 18 minutes. Good for Cody. He doesn't have any rebounds, Cody, which I would have expected more from Cody by now. He still has the one steal, which is good. But yeah. And for the Raptors, all of their starting five are in double digits, except for CMB. But he looks like he's been playing better, CMB. Like he's in a great position. He's like I don't. His role is not like Ace Bailey's. He executes his role really fine. That's probably maybe the reason why he got in there. Yeah. So Jacoby Walters makes both free throws right now. He's got one more though. All right, Yusuf. That's another miss there by Svi Mihailuk. I call a foul on the Raptors on that play. Raptors up by 6. Oh, it's a foul on Yusuf Nurkic. All right, Yusuf Nurkic makes the first one. He's probably not going to make the second one. I'm just putting it right directly out there. Like, he does not do well with free throws. Oh, he makes both of them in. That's pretty good. All right. That's a miss on the other end for the Raptors. Cody gets the rebound. That should be a nice little rebound there for Cody. Steve Hylock with a 3. That's a miss. Cody with the rebound. He gets 2 rebounds real quick there for Cody. Walter Clayton there with the ball. Pass it to Lowry. Lowry with a 3. That's a miss. Yusuf Nurkic right there gets the bucket, though. And we got 6 seconds left. And the Jazz are just down by 2. Like, close game. D-Rom says, I hope we hang on to Cody. The difference between this year and last year has been huge. He keeps improving. Yep, I completely agree. I think a lot of that is probably his confidence as well. You know, like personally, I feel he's a confidence player. Like there are times when like I saw him play badly, like you just see on the look on his face was just like everything was just drained. But actually, I think playing in the G League like allowed him to help. Like there were times you watch him in the G League and he's going out there and he's like really like dunking on guys and doing his thing. And he managed to find that kind of form in the NBA, and then that's kind of been it. And he just feels like he's just like a normal player now. Like I still don't think like he's like hugely skillful like an Ace Bailey, but like I think Cody could come in and give you a good performance, at least on the defensive side, and can play within the system so that he can be offensively viable. So every now and again he'll drop a 3 in, but he's going to be great cutting and getting a few layups, getting a few dunks here and there. But yeah, if he can establish a floater and a nice little mid-range game, then he could be a solid rotation player like in the NBA. Like I really think that's the most he's gonna be able to give the Jazz and any other team. So yeah. But I'm gonna take a quick break myself. I'm gonna go finish eating my dinner and then I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Jazz still down by 4 now. I think there was one play whilst I was stuffing my face. Some good defense. Like, again, I like the fact that on that play, the play just now, it ends up being a backcourt violation there for the Raptors. But Cody right there tracking his man, trying to possibly even get the steal. So it's Jazz ball right now. Filipowski's coming into the game for Lowry. Ace Bailey coming back. Ace Bailey's got the ball now. Want to see a little something there from Ace. Filipowski right there. He's got Scotty B on him. Filipowski there to Ace. Oh, man. What are we doing? Guys, just kiss it. Keep it short and simple. It's a 3 by Mamu. Oh, nice block there by Filipowski. He's going to make him earn it. And RJ Barrett is going to go to the line to shoot too. Filipowski with the foul on that one. But I think RJ Barrett's pretty good at free throws. I don't think he's missed any today. As a matter of fact, I could go check that out right now. Nope, RJ Barrett's missed 2. 80%. 5 out of 7 from his free throw line. All right, Cody Williams coming out the game. Bryce Sensabaugh coming in. And you could think that, Will Hardy's looking to go for the win. You bring on Bryce. Maybe Bryce gets hot. Kevin Love with a 3. Ace Bailey right there knocks it out. After the Kevin Love 3. That's got to be a foul. It should be on Mamu, on Walter Clayton. Whoa. That's got to be a blatant foul. All right. Jazz getting the ball back. So, they get an opportunity. I like this. Ace Bailey again with a bad screen. Oh, man. That's just not good. Yeah, I feel for Ace Bailey on that one, but that's more like you got to set a proper screen. Like, everybody's just looking for the ball, but come play some team ball now. Bryce Sensabaugh with a 3. That one's a miss. All right, Jazz get the ball back, courtesy of Filipowski, though. That ends up being a steal after the miss. That's an offensive foul. Yes, I call it. Should be Jazz ball again. Yep, that is a clear offensive foul by Mamu on Bryce. Great play there by Bryce Sensabaugh. Can the Jazz get something out of this? There's been 2 plays that are played by the Jazz so far where they got nothing. 3rd time to charm. Kevin Love, no. 3 times not getting anything. We got just under 9 minutes to go. RJ Barrett out there to Jamal Shed. Shed right there to Barrett. Switch. Filipowski now is picking up RJ Barrett. Good offense. That's a foul. Filipowski, you've got to stay down. You got to stay down. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Filipowski got suckered into it. Yeah, you don't need to jump. Even the announcer said, Filipowski, if you're there, like Filipowski's 7 foot. RJ Barrett's like 5'9". He has length on him, but like he just suckered him into that one. All he had to do was stay down. All right, Jamal Shed coming out in the game. RJ Barrett hitting both of those free throws. Jazz down by 6 right now. It's not a lot. A couple 3-pointers would get us back into this game and a couple of defensive stops. All right, Walter Clayton Jr. is in this. Filipowski, he gets fouled off trying to go for the layup. That was a Grady Dick. 1/2 of the BD combo. All right, Filipowski makes the first one. That's a good one. Jazz with 87. Toronto with 92. All right, Filipowski there making both free throws. Good one for Filipowski. He hasn't played a lot of minutes, Filipowski. But I'm liking the contribution. Manuel quickly there with a 3. That is not good. Walter Clayton out there too. Bryce. What are we doing? It's like, guys, what are we doing? Like, what is up with this? Like, what's the strategy with this bench unit? Because I don't see it. Like, I see a strategy with the starting 5. I do not see a strategy with this bench unit. It's like as soon as players get into traffic zone, they don't know what to do. Pass it. Then they pass it to somebody else who's got somebody else's on them. That's another miss there by the Raptors, by the way. All right, Walt, do not stay away from the. Do not let a backcourt. Walt with a 3. That's a miss. Kevin Love there's got stuff. Filipowski, stay on him. Flip. Filipowski right there, get a bucket. Nice one there for Flip. Let me give a little clap there to Filipowski. It's going to be a timeout by the Raptors, but Filipowski definitely deserves a little round of applause. I'm going to take a break. Again, I haven't finished eating my dinner, and it is getting late here. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
much of a talent he is and how he's the centerpiece for this Utah Jazz team with 23 points and 8 rebounds. And RJ Barrett finding his groove against this Utah Jazz team, getting opportunity to break down, make some contact, get into the free throw line. He's 7 for 9. I'm sorry, 7 for 9 from the free throw line. Being very efficient and playing with force. The RJ Barrett that we know is a big, looks like he's becoming healthier and healthier.
All right, I'm back. All right, we got 7 minutes to go. Jazz are down by 5. Quickly, moving very gingerly and quickly as the ball. Ace Bailey's got him though. Now he's at the top of the key. They are really letting this extend now, Raptors. They're gonna go for a jump shot. Jazz get the ball back, courtesy of Yusuf Nurkic. Isaiah Collier is in the game. My guess is that he's probably gonna take the last minutes of the game in that point guard position. Walter Clayton was all right, but a couple of turnovers. He's got 3 turnovers there from what I could see here. I expected a little bit more. He was 1 out of 5 from the field, so about 20% from 3. 3 out of 9 from the field. So what, about 40% from the field, which is a little like below average. All right. Raptors make their first of their free throws. Mamu coming out. Scotty Barnes coming back in. And he'll probably finish the game there as well. And Brandon Ingram takes the second of his free throws. Raptors up by 7. Again, it's just a couple of free and Isaiah Collier putting it off the burners on. He draws the foul, and it's going to be like that all the way. And if Isaiah Collier could just be like super consistent at getting those free throws, then you could foul somebody out the game. That's where you force the team for fouls. And if I'm looking at fouls right now, you got CMB there with 4, Emmanuel Quickly with 3, and Jacoby Walter with 3. They're probably going to put somebody big on Isaiah eventually. But if you keep putting Quickly, who just made the foul on Isaiah, like, he'll get fouled out real soon. Isaiah Collier misses with that second free throw. Did make the first one in there, Isaiah Collier. So far, Zay is 80% from the free throw line. All right, quickly there with the ball now. Isaiah Collier doing pretty well. Quickly they're missing with the shot. CMB there getting a rebound. Come on now. You cannot let CMB there getting a rebound after his own miss. That is not good. That's not good. Oh, no, it's a turnover there by Yusuf Nurkic. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, it's a travel. Jazz still down by 6. It's Jazz Boulder. Isaiah's got it now. Lowry's back in the game, which is great. Oh, that's a block there by Scotty Barnes on Lowry marketing shot. The crowd are just like, they're so ecstatic about Scotty Barnes. Obviously, a lot of proud Canadians there. All right, Jazz right there. Oh, it's Yusuf Nurkic. Oh no. I think Scotty Barnes is injured. I think Scotty's injured. Ooh, they're gonna hate Jazz fans. They're gonna hate the Raptors. Yusuf Nurkic. You got B.I., Jamal Shed, and quickly. Oh, I think Scotty Barnes is injured. I think he's out. He might be out. Ooh. Oh no, that's not Yusuf Nurkic's fault. It's as he's coming down, like it looks like there's just a lot of pressure on his foot. Brandon Ingram's going to take the technical free throw. Shout out to the 3 people that is watching the stream. Much appreciated. You know, I know this game hasn't been like hugely exciting. But I do appreciate, you know, staying in with me and watching this. And shout out to somebody by the name of Bree because they subscribed to the channel whilst being on the stream. So I appreciate it. So if you liked this Bree, wait until we get to some real competitive games where things are going to get real excitement. The chat is going to be packed with people and we're going to be very, very entertaining. But thank you very much, Bree, for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. I really do. Yep, Scotty Barnes coming out. Yeah, it looks like he's hurt his foot. It doesn't look like it's anything too serious. Like he's walking. All he needs to do is soak his foot in some like a little bowl, like a big foot spa bowl with some nice like eucalyptus oil and like, you know, hey, the type of stuff is be real nice. Get himself a nice little like in-depth like foot massage. Like I'm sure they got that like with the Raptors. Yeah, I think Scotty Barnes is going to be fine. I don't think it's as serious as what I'm talking about, but you just know that when those type of things happen, sometimes you kind of assume the worst. Oh, Andre, it's just you, Bree. If that is you, thank you very much. No problem. I really appreciate it. All right, we got BI with the ball. Brandon Ingram passes out to quickly. Isaiah Collier there trying to. Oh, nice little block there. That's not a foul. That is not. Yeah, it should have been. They blow the whistle on a fast break opportunity. Nurkic blocks Quickly's pass, and Isaiah's about to like a bat out of hell. And they just like they stopped the fast break points, and you know Isaiah was gonna go. All right, Isaiah there with the ball now. Isaiah goes around. Come on, Zay. Pass it to Lowry. Quickly's on Lowry. Moving quickly. Isaiah out there. Isaiah Svima Heilig with an open 3. No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. All right. BI then comes down the court, battering down. Stay down. That's a foul. But nevertheless, they don't call it. Raptors go up by 7. 100 for the Raptors. 93 for the Jazz. 3.5 minutes to go. Ace Bailey's got the ball now. Ace Bailey out there to Yusuf Nurkic. Nurkic there with a miss. Jazz still down by 7. Mamu there going for a layup. Isaiah Collier tries to go for the block, but Mamu sees it, ducks, and then he goes for the layup on that. And the Raptors are up by 9 with about 3 minutes left. Yeah, Raptors up by 9. 3 minutes left. All right. I'm going to take one last break, and I think this is going to be the last break, as I highly doubt there's going to be any more breaks in this, but I'm going to take a break before it comes back, and I definitely will be back before the game comes back.
Regular cold, and then there's the mountains are blue cold. Mountain cold, refreshing. Coolers light. It's a chill choice.
Oh, talk about uncomfortable. Get that garbage out of here. Now you got full-court comfort of your home game with Leon.
We're not all saving for the same thing because we're not all Asians. We're earning high interest on every dollar every day.
It's getting us to our thing a little faster.
Some key plays down the stretch here for the Raptors from Brandon Ingram.
Okay. All right. We're back. Game's about to come back on. And we don't have long to go. The Jazz have an opportunity to cause an upset to all Canadians and to everybody that lives in Canada, specifically Toronto. For me, either way, I'm a win. I do live here in Canada, but if the Jazz win, great. If Toronto win, hey, good for Canada. I'll be happy for them. Jazz getting a bucket finally, courtesy of Larry Markkinen. Jazz there with 95. Raptors there with 102. We got 2.5 minutes left. We probably got about another 6 plays, to be honest. So we got about 3 per team. Quickly out there. Shed with a 3. That's a miss. They are this reset. Somebody's going to have to do something. We got another 60 seconds left in this. After that. All right, Brandon Ingram right there with the Bulls. Fade away by B.I. Shot clock violation for the Raptors. Jazz are going to get the ball back, but they have to do something with it. And I got to say this, just because so much time was lost on that last play, probably about 40 seconds, like the Jazz are going to need a 3. They're going to need at least 1 3. Okay, still going to be Jazz ball. Lowry misses on this play here. And you know they're looking for Lowry, but you're going to need other players to step up. Like Kevin Love, Ace Bailey, like Yusuf Nurkic. Lowry with a 3. That's a miss. Ace Bailey with a monster dunk. There we go, Ace. Where's my clapper? Where's my clapper? There we go. Ace Bailey out here giving out gifts Jazz down by 5. At some point, the Jazz are going to need to get a stop. That's a foul. They don't call it. Oh, it's a 3 quickly. Does he miss? That's a miss. Yes. Ace Bailey. Isaiah. No. It's a turnover. Guys. No. Isaiah right there trying to set up Lowry. Ball comes in too fast. Like, oh, that's a waste of time. No. What are we doing? Scotty B out there with Jamal Shed. Brandon Ingram. Oh, no. Brandon Ingram with a 2 fade away. Jazz down by 7. You have to get a 3 right now. You're gonna have to get a 3. Isaiah with a 3. No. All right. They fouled Nurkic. Nurkic is gonna go to the line to shoot a couple free throws. All right, they're bringing CMB back in this game. Like, I see his value in this game, but like he's a very good rebounder. Yusuf Nurkic misses the first of his free throws. All right, Nurkic out there makes the second one. That's somewhat good. Jazz is still down by 6, but it is Raptors ball. And now it's going to come down to like, do the Jazz actually want to win this? Because they want to win it. Like, it's going to be we're fouling them as soon as they get the ball. And who is it that you want to take those free throws? Like, yeah, Jazz are going to force a turnover or play the foul game right now and hope for some misses. And right now, let me check the stats. The Jazz are 81% from the free throw line, but the Raptors are 86. Yeah, that tells you a lot. And where the Raptors started out the game strong at the 3-point line, looks like they're going to end the game at 34% from 3. The Jazz are at 24%. I mean, it's just abysmal shooting the 3 ball. You got to foul him. You got to foul him. Like, Jesus Christ. Svi Mihailuk taking too long to foul him. All right, we got 19 seconds. These last 19 seconds are going to feel like 19 minutes. All right, Scotty Barnes making the first of the free throws. Oh, that's a miss. That's good. Come on. Hey, Jazz, you got to hurry up. Hurry up. Lowry. They're calling a foul on the Raptors. This is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah, they wanted a jump ball. Go away. Go away. Go away. Come on now. Come on. Come on, Jazz. Get the ball. Get the ball. Go away. No, 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 no. It's not a jump ball. Go away. It looked like it was a jump ball, by the way. It did look like it was a jump ball. Lowry makes the first one. All right. That's good. Jazz on 99 right now. They get to 100. They'll be within 5. As soon as they get the ball, get them. Get them. Pounce on them. Foul them. We're going to play the foul game right now. These last 11 seconds, boy, they're going to feel like a lifetime, like a whole quarter in itself. Lowry has to make this. Like, there's no playing around on the free throws. Oh. All right. Looks like it's a lane violation, so they're going to make Lowry take it again. And he missed it. He missed it. All right, let's go. All right, come on, Lowry. Second chance to make it. Makes it the second one. There we go. Come on now. Put the pressure up. Oh, someone fouled him. Oh, my God. What are they doing? Wow. Plan goes out the window. Plan goes out the window. Completely out the window. That last play, I'm sorry, there must have been like a plan that the Jazz did not follow, because now they lose this game 107 to 100. And I'm like, it looks like they just gave up. We want the draft pick. Like, there we go. Let's go and lose another game intentionally. What a joke. What was going on with that last play? That couldn't have been the instructions. Somebody did not do their job. Nevertheless, Jazz take an L, a big fat L, in what was called in this game, at least according to my guy D-Rom, a very underwhelming game. And I've felt it. It's an underwhelming game. Jazz take a loss, lose by 7. It is what it is. I do want to take a look at some of the guys here who I felt like do deserve to be talked about. Let me share my screen, and then we could take it from there. They're talking to Scotty Barnes right now and him making it to the All-Star team. Well done, Scotty Barnes, right now. But right now, we don't give up. Yeah, we don't give a crap. Lowry, great game from Lowry. 27 points there. At least he's getting his average. Good for Lowry. Not great on efficiency. I think part of that is due to the Raptors playing some good defense there that was on him. But again, it wasn't an efficient day from him. Cody having a great game. He was pretty efficient. 80%, 80% from the field. Hit that 1-3 that he made, that corner 3, which was nice to see. Had a couple of rebounds there. I think in the fourth quarter, I think it was. Beginning of the fourth. And then you got Yusuf Nurkic there with a double-double. Nice one there for Nurkic. Lowry Marketing there for the double-double. I didn't notice that one. And Isaiah Collier there. I thought he would have gotten to 20 points, but finished the game off with 19 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Ended up with 3 turnovers there. A little bit too much. 2 steals and 1 block. So he did get a block, is what I thought. So good game from there for Isaiah. Ace Bailey, not a good game. Like, that isn't a good game from Ace. From him there. 10 shots and only made 1 of them in. 2 threes, not great. Again, I did like the fact that even though he wasn't shooting the ball well, the 11 rebounds, the 2 assists, the 1 steal, 1 block, I love that. But definitely, like, got to work on the offensive side. And then everybody else, like, I thought Svi Mihailik was okay, was good. Bryce there, didn't notice that much. Same thing with Kevin Love. Walt was all right, but again, like you need a big improvement from Walt. Like I know he doesn't get a lot of minutes, which kind of throws things off. So it's like maybe I shouldn't be talking about him so much, but I want to see more from Walt. And then for the Raptors, like they were the better team, just more consistent enough. And you saw that they're like 36% for the field for the Jazz, 42 for the Raptors, 23% from 3-point range for the Jazz, 34 for the Raptors, 82% from free throw line, 83 for the Raptors. And when you're getting outbeat by all the stats like that, like it makes it very difficult in order to go and win a game. Sandro, definitely the best guy coming up there off the bench. He was also their second highest goal scorer there. To Emmanuel Quickly, they're playing well. Like Ingram, RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, and Emmanuel Quickly, I all thought played really well. CMB, I'm still there trying to figure out. I thought he was all right, but is he still better than Ace Bailey? I don't know. Like in terms of his value to this team, to what I saw in the game today, I don't think so. So it's kind of interesting. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the game and how the plays did overall. You gotta say, yeah, I expected more from the Jazz. I expected more from both these teams, to be honest. Like I think the way how D-Rom described it, underwhelming, I think is pretty accurate. So game is done. We're gonna finish off the rest of our Sundays. No matter where you are, here it's 7:30 where I am in the evening. If you're out on the East Coast, it's 9:30. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you all on Tuesday for the Jazz's next game, which I don't know who we are facing for the next game. To be fair, Jazz got the Pacers on Tuesday. That's going to be a bit of a dead run. That game's at 6 p.m. No, a nice early game. I like that. And then on Thursday, they have the Hawks. But I've got something planned for that day where I'm not going to be able to do the stream. At least I'm probably not. I only might do an hour of the game. I'm only. There's a good chance I only might be able to do an hour of that game. But if I do an hour, then nevertheless, it'll be Tuesday and then again on Saturday, maybe Friday. Yeah, probably be Saturday. Yeah. Nevertheless, I'll see you guys on Tuesday against the Pacers. Peace.